everybody to the channel. It's so good to have you here. Thank you for stopping by for like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Thank you for stopping by. No, but I appreciate you guys for chiming in and checking out this video. So today I'm starting a new segment, something that I'm really excited about because people always ask me, for recommendations for movies that I've seen. And I love having conversations with people when I mention a movie and they've never seen it before, and it's to see their face like, oh, I've never seen that. And when they hear that it's good, and then they go watch it and it is good, all that stuff I truly, truly love. So today, we're going to start a new segment called Movies You Should Have Seen. Okay. This is going to be called Movies You Should Have Seen. And these are going to be all movies that I appreciate. You may or may not choose to watch them, but what I will promise you this is I'm not going to spoil anything just in case you haven't seen it and you decide to take me up on my recommendation. Now, some of these movies sometimes are going to be outlandishly stupid, but that's, sometimes you just want to be entertained, right? Some of these movies are going to be some of my favorite movies of all time, but at the end of the day, I hope you find something you never seen before, give it a shot, and you might like it. So, anyways, today's movie is going to be called Strange Days. Strange Days was a story that came out back in 1995. Um, Man, has it been that long? Wow, 1995, written by James Cameron. Everybody knows James Cameron, right? Terminator, things of that nature. Um, Avatar, but also directed by Catherine uh, Bigelow. Sorry, don't judge me in the comments. She is actually done some other movies that were fantastic. Zero Dark 30, The Hurt Locker are a couple that she's known for, and all which are great movies. But this is Strange Days, 1995. Okay, starring Ralph Fiennes, um, phenomenally. Don't touch me on the names. It stars Ralph Fiennes, Angela Bassett, Juliette Lewis, uh, the late great Tom Sizemore, and it is a sci-fi-ish type movie, but not really. It's like sci-fi mixed with political drama, mixed with action. Um, but it's called Strange Days, written by James Cameron, directed by Catherine Bigelow, um, and came out in 1995. And this was one of those movies that I didn't see in theaters. I saw it after the fact. Somebody actually, it was at Blockbuster. For those of you who remember Blockbuster, and I saw it available, and I was like, "Oh, I want to check this out." And I had my mom rent it for me and watched it. And when I tell you, I fell in love with this movie. Like I've seen this movie 100 something times easily. Anytime someone came over to my house to visit, I would be like, "Yo, you gotta check this movie out," and pop in the VHS. Man, I'm dating myself. Um, VHS kids was how we used to watch movies, and Blockbuster was where you went out every Friday with the family. But anyways, so we would anytime somebody would come over, I would recommend this movie. I'd pop it in. The Strange Days is about a guy who used to be a police officer and now he's a hustler. And Angela Bassett plays his driver slash security guard, and she is completely badass in this movie. Um, but the premise is he's a hustler. He hustles this technology that allows people to live out other people's memories. So people have this device that they put on their head and they record something like swimming, for example, and then they could sell it to someone who maybe doesn't know how to swim, and they put this device on their head and they literally live the moment. So it's them swimming, they feel the water splashing. It's like they're literally living that person's memory. And it's been banned technology, so it's illegal. And Ralph Fiennes Fiennes, he is hustling this product. So that alone, right, is interesting, at least to me. But then there's this whole political drama that occurs, and I'm not going to spoil, but I am going to give you a little tidbit to entice you to watch it. But essentially, a major, 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 major crime gets committed, and somebody who was there was wearing one of those memory recording thingamajiggers. So that sets off the entire movie. So a major crime gets committed, and somebody that was there had one of those recording things on, and that is what sets this movie off. Now, if you've seen it, I'd love to hear what your thoughts were in the comments. We can talk about it. But this again is one of my favorite movies. Legit, it's on my list of favorite movies. Because the political drama, the stuff that was happening resonates even right now in 2023. And then of course that the technology was crazy to how they did that, where you can live other people's memories. And let me tell you something, this movie has probably one of the best introductions I have ever seen in a movie. The first couple of minutes of this movie will immediately have you drawn in. First few minutes, you're going to be in it. So definitely check it out. It's worth the watch. Strange Days, starring Ralph Fiennes, Angela Bassett, Juliette Lewis, Tom Sizemore. It's really, really awesome. I don't know what streaming service it's on, but I'm sure it's on one of these. I own the movie. The moment I saw it out on DVD, I immediately grabbed it. Of course, now DVDs are outdated. But anyway, Strange Days, watch it, check it out. And if you like this segment and you have any other movies that you'd like me to review or hear my review on, drop it in the comments. But yeah, if you like the segment, let me know. Say, yeah, this was great, Marcus. I'm looking forward to your next one, your next recommendation. And most importantly, if you like this content, period, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the alert so you can get alerted when I drop new content. I appreciate you all again for visiting, and I will see you at the next one. Have a good one, y'all.